to this channel where we spread love and positive vibes only. And I want to start by thanking our new subscribers and our returning subscribers. We really value you. We don't take you for granted. And once every time you come to this channel, kindly hit that like button and like our videos so that they can be recommended to be seen by many people. Very, very important to us guys, so that you can make us to grow. Today, sometimes it is good to give people flowers at the right time. Here in Kenya we say, give people their flowers when they arrive. And therefore it is important to tell people about their goodness, to tell people about their great behaviors or character, or their great country, or their great whatever they have. It's good actually to congratulate people and to tell them where they are doing good. And I want to say today, I have looked at all the countries in the world. I may have not visited the countries, but I have history about some of the countries in the world. And I want to say, without fear of contradiction, that Jamaica is really blessed. I have never heard or seen a country with so much victory stories like Jamaica. I have never seen a country with unique things like Jamaica. I have never seen a country or had a country with natural beauty like Jamaica. And guys, when we talk about this, some of you come to the comment section and tell us we are not telling the truth. But I want to say, I am going to state some of the reasons I am saying Jamaica is really blessed. I have heard stories on people coming all over the world in praise of Jamaica. Coming to Jamaica and saying how beautiful, how wonderful, how people are nice in Jamaica. Not one, not two, not three, not 10, not 20. So many people, after visiting Jamaica, they talk about the goodness, they talk about the greatness, they talk about the people of Jamaica. And this convinces me beyond reasonable doubt that Jamaica is a country that is so blessed. So blessed. There is some people I saw in the comment section talking about Jamaica being the promised land. And I want to say, even if it's not actually the Canaan that was promised to the Israel, Jamaica has a lot that has come from God. It is so blessed in a very unique way, in a very wonderful way, in a very peculiar way. I have not seen or heard a country that has got all this, I'm going to say, so that you can believe with me that Jamaica is really blessed. And therefore today's video is about the blessings of Jamaica. They are great. Very great, such that some of them I may not mention them, but Jamaica is truly blessed. The other day, even before I start to mention the list I have, I was talking about the healing power of the water of Jamaica. Guys, have you ever heard anywhere healing power of the water? Maybe you have heard, but to me, I have not heard or seen that there are some rivers or some falls or some waters enclosed somewhere. You go and dip yourself and you get healed. Jamaica is truly blessed. Very blessed. I mentioned 5 sources of water in the previous video. If you have not watched that video, kindly go and watch that video. I mentioned 5 sources of water that has the ability to heal in Jamaica. Do not forget that this is natural resources. And therefore, as God was creating Jamaica, he had really sat down. he had really thought of what he wanted in Jamaica. Truly, truly, I say so, because even in Africa, I have not heard about this. I mentioned of a river that is actually radioactive and it can be able to heal. I mentioned of a river, the Milk River, that it has the ability to heal, and it was discovered by a slave who was so beaten that he ran away from the slave master, Ladford, and found this water and dipped himself in the water, and all the woods he had disappeared. Where else can you see such great wonders? Jamaica has great wonders of the world. Number one, Jamaica is truly blessed. It was the first country to sign international coffee agreement, which promoted the coffee prices, stabilizing them and making Jamaica to be recognized to having the best coffee in the whole world. Are you wondering how such a small country could do such great thing? That is Jamaica for you. As small as it is, it has great wonders and marvelous stories for us to experience them and to hear them. So it was the first country amongst all the countries in the world, big countries with a large populations. But Jamaica was the first one to sign the International Coffee Agreement. And this brought about the stabilization of the prices of coffee and made Jamaica to be recognized as one of the countries that produces the best coffee in the whole world. And you all know a zip or a sip of Jamaican coffee is a great sip that awakens you for the whole day. Jamaica is not a joke. Number two, the same country was the first to qualify for the Viva World Cup in 1998 in football. We always talk about Jamaica being good in athletics, but Jamaica has made history in football. And this is the history. It was the first to qualify for Viva World Cup in 1998. And this tells us, I think in the Caribbean, this tells us, as small as Jamaica is, it can make a lot of impact. It can change history. It can go to greater lengths of victory. And I want to say, Jamaica cannot be limited. Where it is going, if you doubt, then you have not seen Jamaica. Number three, it was first privilege, a comprong, in a comprong country in the Caribbean. A comprong means it was the first to resist against the oppression of the slave masters. You remember, Jamaica portrayed a lot of resistance when it came to slavery. We had the Maroon people that, through the leadership of Nana, they really resisted the rule of the British people, and they ran away to the forest and they fought guerrilla wars until they defeated the white man. They were the first to show that resistance. And this is a great achievement because amongst the Caribbeans, I saw somewhere, I was reading the history of Jamaica and Cuba, and I found that the Jamaica and Cuba were actually the first ones to resist the oppression as slaves. And they came out so strongly to fight the guerrilla wars using guerrilla tactics. And they defeated their slave masters and set themselves free, resorting to signing of treaties with their masters. This was a great achievement to the Jamaican people and to the Caribbean islands, because Jamaica had already shown them that you can resist, you can fight back, you can say no, and people are going to respect you and honor you and sit down to sign treaties that are going to set you free. So they set a record in the Caribbeans by being the first ones to resist the slavery oppression of their masters. This is a great achievement, very great achievement. Not forgetting what I have just talked about, the healing waters in Jamaica. It's only in Jamaica. It's only in Jamaica. You will hear about healing waters. And like I said earlier, I mentioned 5 sources of water that when you dip yourself there, you get healed. And it has been proven because there are people who have dipped themselves in the waters of Jamaica and they have gotten healed. The next one. Jamaica has shown or beaten the record of the fastest men and women. Actually, it has recorded the fastest man in the whole world, Usain Bolt. And right now, his record has not been broken yet. We have Fraser Ann, who has also broken the record of the fastest woman. And these combined together, it tells us Jamaica are uniquely talented. In a very unique way, Jamaica is talented. And I want to say, for a country to have such great achievement, I tell you, it takes the hands of God. They are blessed. We have seen Jamaica leading the world with producing the fastest men and women in the world. Not even that, Jamaica has also produced the beauty pageants, the most beautiful women in the world. It has actually produced amongst the countries with the most achievements in the Miss World Beauty. And we covered about it in one of the videos. It has recorded as one of the countries with the highest number of titles of Miss World pageant competitions. And therefore I want to say Jamaica is very, very talented in a very, very unique way that we have not seen it in so many countries. Meaning that this is a country that is actually blessed beyond boundary, beyond any reasonable doubt. The next one. Jamaica has the most Olympic medals in the Caribbean. By the way, did you know, and I have already mentioned earlier, that Jamaica has the fastest women and men in the whole world. It has won a lot of gold medals. Look at Usain Bolt, the many gold medals he has won in athletics. Look at Fraser Ann, very many gold medals in athletics. Look at Asafa Powell, so many gold medals in athletics. And it's not only in athletics. We looked at cricket. We looked at also boxing. Jamaica has won titles in all the field in sports. We have also looked at football. So Jamaica has done a great victory, or rather has achieved a great victory both in athletics and in sports. And therefore it has recorded the most gold medals in the Caribbean. Now, let us go to the next one. It is the largest national harbor in the world. Now, let me tell you that Jamaica, Kingston Harbor is actually the largest harbor in the Caribbean. It has a lot of tourism and a lot of work that is done in the harbour, and it is actually serves even other islands. And therefore, Kingston Harbour is the largest harbour in the Caribbean. And this is so great for Jamaica. And you know, the other day we talked about this harbour being extended. There is a plan to extend these harbours so that they can accommodate more ship, they can accommodate more businesses, and therefore Jamaica is still growing amongst the fastest growing country in the Caribbean. The next one. It has the youngest female athletic in 200 meters. It recorded the youngest female athletic or athlete in 200 meters. She was only 18 years in 2000, and she won a gold medal by running 200 meters. She is Veronica Campbell. And therefore, she made Jamaica to record the youngest successful female athlete in 200 meters. This is a great achievement because, by the way, we saw that Usain Bolt also started running when he was quite young, I think 12 or 8 years there. And we have seen that most of the Jamaican athletes start running very, very early in their lives. And therefore it means there is good mentorship, there is good following of the talent, and children come to recognize their talents when they are plenty young. And this is a great virtue in Jamaica because here in Kenya, I think people start learning when they are in secondary high school, when they are 15 years, or even when they grow old and complete high school and start participating for the country when they are still several years. But Jamaicans start learning when they are very, very young, meaning that they start training when they are very, very young, which is so good, and that is why they are able to produce one of the youngest athletes in 200 meters. Jamaica was the first Caribbean country to beat USA in football. I have never seen this. Such a small island, such a small country, beating United States of America. This was a great achievement, a significant achievement. And this was so great for Jamaica because for this country to compete with the United States of America and win, it's a great achievement. Jamaica is also the birthplace of reggae music. We all know that reggae music has spread all over the world. And it all started in Jamaica. The story of reggae and Bob Marley started in Jamaica, and it has spread to every country in the world. There is always reggae music played in every country in the world, including here in Kenya. The reggae music is played in some radio stations, TV stations, in the bars, in the restaurants, and every Friday. People have Reggae Friday where they play reggae music. And this all started in Jamaica. They were the birth of reggae music. Apart from that, the music of Jamaica is used all over the world. And this music spreads the message of love and social justice. It talks to people. The music of Jamaica is not just music to entertain. It is the music to tell people what is going on. It is the music to direct people on what to do. It is the music to advise people. It is the music to talk on behalf of people. We have seen a lot of artists in Jamaica who talked about the apartheid in South Africa, Peter Tosh being one of them. And therefore, the music of Jamaica is not just music. It is a music that can stand in times of oppression. It is music that can direct people when they are going astray. It's a music that tells people what to do at the right time. So this music is played all over the world, and it has a great influence everywhere in the world. The other one, the influential Rastafarian movement started in Jamaica. This movement started in Jamaica in 1930, and it has spread globally. People have imitated the Rastafarian culture, even here in Kenya, all over the world, people practice the Rastafarian culture. Not forgetting that this movement talks about equality, peace, and spiritual connection. And this message has spread all over the world because of this Rastafarian culture that started in Jamaica, and it is still there. Remember also that Jamaica is the home of the Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains is where the coffee, the best coffee in the world, is grown. And therefore the Blue Mountain acts as the source of the coffee that comes from Jamaica. Not forgetting that Jamaica produces the best lamb. And therefore Jamaica has a lot of wonders. I have not even mentioned about the beauty of Jamaica and special places that Jamaica has. I have just mentioned what I have not touched in my videos. And that makes Jamaica to be so blessed by God. I think there is no country that is as blessed as Jamaica. And I want to say this because there is very few countries with such peculiar things, such unique things, such unique character, such unique talent. It's only in Jamaica you'll find this. And I want to say the Jamaicans who watch us know that you are blessed. Know that God loves you so much. For you to be given all this in one plate, God loves you. There are so many countries and so many people who would wish they are like you. I have seen people saying that they retired, and I'm going to shoot a video of people who have retired from other countries and come to stay in Jamaica. People prefer to retire and stay for the rest of their lives in Jamaica. Why? Because the blessings of God is upon the people of Jamaica, is upon the country of Jamaica. And that is why it acts as a magnet to pull people from all corners of life. Soon I'm going to shoot a video and show you that Jamaica has actually become the center for everyone to migrate and come to Jamaica, because it's so blessed in so many ways that I cannot be able to exhaust. Not forgetting, we actually captured that Jamaica is a place where you go and your life expectancy actually is boosted up. I talked about the air of Jamaica is not polluted. I talked about the kind of food the Jamaicans take. They are actually natural. They take a lot of natural food and therefore organic. Let me use the word organic food. And therefore the lifespan of Jamaican people is very low. Not even about the water they take. Pure water that you don't need to heat the water in Jamaica. I actually captured a lady who was talking about the water of Jamaica, that you can actually fetch it and drink it and it will not harm you. It's not polluted. And this combined together maybe make people wrong to actually spend the rest of their lives in Jamaica after retire. Jamaica, you are blessed. You don't know how. Maybe when you come out of your country and hear people saying so, that is the time you're going to realize you are so blessed. I usually talk about Jamaica becoming Dubai, and I talk about Jamaica transforming to be great, and some of the people doubt. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter the conditions that are there in your country right now, because political factors have really made a country that can rise to go down. But I told the Jamaican people, you only need to pray. I usually am encouraged by God because he says, you can be able to sack people and actually employ them. So you can employ the right politicians and you can sack the bad politicians. Prayer works. You may ask me, why have we not prayed in Kenya? We are doing so, and I believe God is able to change situations. And therefore, Jamaica, given the right leadership, given the right people to run the country, Jamaica can transform to be a great country. Look at the blessings that the country have. I have not even mentioned a quarter of the blessings that Jamaica has. Jamaica is truly blessed, and it can go to greater heights of prosperity and accountability. I'm not joking, guys. Very, very true. And therefore, let me stop here and say thank you once again. See you during the next video. Bye-bye, and God bless you.